What is up, guys? My name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time watching, I am so sorry. So in today's video, I thought I could talk about where I work at. And disclaimer, I won't be saying the place, the name of where I work at. So that way I'll be able to keep the privacy and the protection for all the kids that attend where I work at. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to Elizabeth Uhas, who is my first subscriber of my channel. So if you're seeing this, Elizabeth, hi. How's the city treating you? If you have any any video or challenge ideas that you want to see me do, leave them in the comment section below. I'm really trying to find really cool challenges to do. Like, if you saw my last video, I said I wanted to do a mukbang, a mukbang, a mukbang, however you say it. I've also, wait, what were my other ideas? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, so that was not sanitary. Right, so like I said, I want to do a mukbang. I want to talk about where I am college-wise, how I got to where I am now. That's a good story. That's a really good story. Oh yeah, and I also want to talk about a more serious topic. It'll be about weight and image insecurities, but stay tuned for those videos. I will try to make those when I have the time. But let's get back to the video. So where I work at, it's kind of like a 3-in-1 kind of service. It's an after school, it's a daycare, and it's a preschool. And obviously it's a summer camp because it is in the summer. And when I say this place is top notch, it is top notch. It has a bowling alley. It has It has a tennis court, it has a soccer field, it has a basketball court, it has an indoor gym, it has a classical dance studio, it has a culinary room. And it's expensive to take your kids there. Some people say, oh, that's way too much. But if one person considers how many cool things that the kids can do and interact with, it makes sense. But yeah, so it has a lot of cool things, cool activities, great staff, very helpful and supportive staff there. The kids, they are so like I said, they also do preschool, and they also take care of toddlers and infants. I take care of more the younger school age kids. So I have first and second graders, and the grades are categorized by letters. So the A group is like the younger school age kids, so like the first and second graders. B is like second, third, C, third, fourth, and then so on. I think it goes up to group D. So my job is basically just being a teacher. So when I get there, my schedule is really nice. On Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, I don't have to get to work until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm usually there until 6 or 6:30. This week, this is my 4th week. I'm finishing up my 4th week, and they have kept me until 6:30. Don't know why, but it's my schedule, so I will go with the flow. I'm learning about, I have at least 18 kids. I'm also learning about teachers and student ratio. We have to meet the ratios. We can't go overboard, but we can't go underboard either. So where I work at, there can only be 18 kids in a classroom with one teacher. If we go overboard with more than 18 kids, then there has to be a second teacher. It's probably because it can get out of hand. But it's funny to think about that, because even when I have 18 or less kids, it still gets out of hand. But we love the kids though. So yeah, the kids are great. Oh yeah, the outfit, very simple, really comfortable. So what I wear is basically either a black or green collared shirt, or I can also wear a black or green t-shirt with khaki shorts or khaki pants. I've never worn pants to work. And then just tennis shoes. No sandals or flip-flops or any like open toe stuff. But yeah, the outfit is really comfortable and it's simple, and it just makes my day a whole lot easier. A struggle that I'm trying to work at is communicating with the parents and telling them what is actually going on. What I like to do whenever my students' parents pick them up from camp, they'll be like, oh, how is so-and-so? And I'll be like, oh, they were great. When like a couple hours ago they were choking somebody in line. That's not really fair for the parent or the kid. I'm not gonna say any, like, I'm not gonna. And like, for example, like this week, there was like a parent that came to my certified teacher. As they were dropping their kid off, they said, so-and-so was grabbing me in line, and Mr. Sam had shushed me while he was getting choked. So the same day, the other parent came by and picked them up, and I told the parent, you know, I'm sorry, I didn't see it happen. I was trying to get all the kids in line, and I just apologized because I didn't see it. I was just trying to get all the kids in line getting ready for the next rotation. And so I told her I will pay more close attention to their kids' behavior, and also the kid that was touching them inappropriately. I told them I have your child's back, just like everybody else here. I have everybody's back in this classroom. I care about everybody. I just want to make sure that I'm saying the right things. Also, the director, we talked a little bit about the incident. You know, she told me, you know, parents don't want you to be afraid of them. They want to know what's going on. Sometimes if the kid's behavior is consistent, then you can decide whether you need to tell the parent or not, which probably you should if it's consistent. But yeah, she said don't be afraid of the parents because most of them want to know what's going on with their kid. Or sometimes it can be positive, you know, give them positive feedback from their kid. They absolutely adore positive feedback from their teacher because they'll know that their kid's in line and they're doing a good job. Yeah, but my director also said that there's some parents where they're like, oh, they act like that at home, so if they say that, you really can't do anything about their behavior at school if they act like that when they're at home with their parents. So you kind of bummed out about that because you're just like, they make my day so much harder, but it's fine. It's okay. We're good. And I care about them. You know, I'm not singling out any child. I'm talking out loud. So another thing that I'm kind of struggling with, but kind of getting better at, is knowing how to complete the roster, my roster correctly. So I have the first column is the students' names, then their date of birth, then however many days they're attending, and then their drop-off time in the morning. And then the rest of the columns are the transition columns. Usually they're an hour long. The transitions that are only half an hour are lunch and snack time, which is really weird because I wish everything else was 30 minutes and snack could be half an hour. But lunch, it can be an hour. It could be an hour. Like, come on. The transitions, like, they could be, oh, we'll go to gym at 10, and then at 11 o'clock we're going to go to the tennis court, and then at 12 o'clock it'll be lunch. At 1 o'clock we'll go to the bowling alley, and then we will bowl. You can play with blocks, whatever, da-da-da-da. And so it goes on and on and on. And it's weird because you have to, like, there's like 4 boxes in like a huge box for that transition. If you're not going back to your homeroom for your lunch or snack, you can't make a check mark for that transition in the first column. You have to make it in the second column for your arrival time, and then the next middle column is your leaving time. It's so confusing. I still don't have it down. You know, my job is to entertain the kids, keep them alive, and send them home back to their parents. If I succeed doing that, then I'm doing my job. But yeah, that concludes the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.